Hello everyone, welcome back to Brian's Mysteries and Adventures on Trail. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are going to be talking about the disappearance of Emily Rea. She disappeared this year in the month of July, more specifically July 16th of this year, 2024. Emily has now been missing for over 2.5 months. Despite that, because of her awesome family, friends, and community that have rallied behind her, there is still an ongoing search for her. I am going to go over all the details and updates to this point. Before I get started though, I just wanted to send thoughts and prayers out to everyone that has been affected to the devastating storms that have caused so much damage and heartache for so many people. My thoughts and prayers go out to all of you, wishing you strength, calm seas, and clear skies, praying for your health, safety, and a speedy recovery. Today's case takes us up to Montana, more specifically the Hungry Horse Reservoir. I'm going to have various maps up and pictures to show you not only the reservoir where Emily was last seen. Here is a map of Montana and where the reservoir is. You can see that red line there. Let's take a look at it on a more close-up map. It is a very popular recreation area for many people that live in that area. Here is a map of the Hungry Horse Reservoir recreation area. As you can see, it is quite large. The reservoir is mainly fed by the South Fork of the Flathead River, pictured here. It then hits this dam. Then it flows into the reservoir. I'm going to have a satellite picture to show you where the dam is. It is up there on the northwest corner, and then as you can see, it flows down into the reservoir. Here is a picture of Emily Rea. She is 33 years old, 5'5", brown long hair and brown eyes. Her friends and family all say she is a fearless outdoors woman, very independent. She works for an independent nature-based school for kids pre-K to 3rd grade. Now this red dot is the location where Emily was last thought to be. It is the Riverside boat site or boat ramp. Emily went missing on Tuesday, July 16th, when she lost contact with her friends after going to this boat site to go out and do some paddleboarding. You can see there on the left there's a boat ramp, there's various parking spaces, and then sort of a loop road that goes in and out. This is a photo looking out from that boat site. Her friends immediately reported her missing that evening when they could not get in touch with her. They knew this was very out of character for her. Here is another picture of Emily Rea. Emily had been living in West Glacier, Montana. She absolutely loved it. Her friends and family say she is an integral part of the community, and it's just in her nature. Wherever she goes, she's always the first to volunteer her time. She loves going out on grand adventures into the wilderness with her dog Hugo. As you can see, there are many beautiful areas to hike, camp, and explore all over West Glacier. Before she had settled in the Flathead Valley, she would spend her summers in Alaska, salmon fishing. She spent a lot of time in Kodiak, Alaska, where she made lifelong connections and friends. She was no stranger to the rugged outdoors and adventures in very deep, remote areas. What could have happened on what seems to be a benign paddleboarding outing? Immediately after she was reported missing, many agencies got involved, including the North Valley Search and Rescue, 2 Bear Air Rescue, various Forest Service officers, the Flathead County Sheriff's officers. The next day, July 17th, the authorities located her vehicle in the Riverside boat parking lot. Then on July 18th of this year, 2024, her paddleboard and paddle was found stowed 2.35 miles away across the reservoir in an area known as Flossy Creek. Now I'm going to have pictures and maps up and go over this in depth. Here is a satellite photo of where the paddleboard and paddle were found in this inlet area where Flossy Creek runs out into. As you can see, there is a parking area. Boats come and go there. They're launched there. And then there's this one main sort of dirt road that comes off to the left there and leads out to the main road. This is a map of where Flossy Creek runs out into that inlet. So what happened to Emily? Where is she? We know that she left her place that day, headed for the boat ramp with her paddleboard in her black 2011 Honda CRV, planning to paddleboard in the reservoir. For those of you that may not know, paddleboarding is a very popular activity. People do it all over the world. People like to take their dogs out. There is usually a leash attached to the user's ankle. This way, if the person falls off of the paddleboard, it doesn't move away from them and they can get back on board. I don't know whether Emily's had a leash or if she had a life vest. If her intention was to leave that boat ramp and get to the Flossy Creek inlet, it would have taken her a couple of hours to get there depending on the wind, but it's not known whether this was planned or how her paddleboard actually ended up there. There has been a $25,000 reward offered, so if the paddleboard had just washed up on shore and someone just stowed it to help someone out, like, oh, this is someone else's paddleboard, I'm just going to put it here, they probably would have come forward by now and said, hey, I was there that day, I saw this paddleboard, I just put it off to the side so it didn't get lost. The community has rallied around this disappearance so much that her missing flyers are everywhere, from billboards to gas stations to all the restaurants and local businesses in town, not only in this state of Montana, but in all the neighboring states, even across the border into Canada. The combined agencies have spent over 2,500 hours in their search and rescue efforts in and around the Hungry Horse Reservoir. The search is still going on at this time. They're using all kinds of methods, including divers, canine units, land crews, aerial teams. Her friends and family created a Facebook page, a website. They have been absolutely amazing. I will have the info to all those sites, GoFundMe pages, everything regarding Emily Rea's disappearance in the description. The tip line is 406-758-5610. Currently, there is an extensive water search going on, assisted by canine units, side scanning sonar technology, underwater robots, and divers. They are employing every type of technology, agencies from Lake County, Lincoln County, various government agencies, as well as independent resources and various volunteers that have come in to help aid with the search for Emily. Based on everything I've read on the website, what her friends and family have said, I just find it hard to believe that she possibly fell off the paddleboard and drowned. It's obviously a possibility. It just doesn't seem logical to me. Not only based on her experience, but how did the paddleboard get all the way to the other side in this Flossy Creek inlet in a stowed position? Was she planning on meeting someone? Did she have prior plans maybe to meet somebody new? I don't know if they have done research on her cell phone, if the cell phone was in the vehicle, if it was at her apartment, or maybe she had it with her. This is just a map of the terrain to give you more of an idea of the last point where she was seen and where the paddleboard was found. I'm guessing by all the efforts that are being made in this case, they are researching the cellular data, anything that they can find. I know that getting cellular phone records can be hard sometimes, getting that warrant to see, looking at the various phone calls, but that could be a very good lead to see if maybe there's some unknown numbers or people that she called that they can get in touch with and ask, hey, did you speak to her prior to her disappearing? Foul play is definitely a possibility, especially considering the circumstances in which she disappeared. Please circulate this video with as many people as possible. If you do have any information, please contact the proper authorities or the tip line. I'll have all that information in the description. Her family and friends have done an amazing job at keeping the Facebook and website updated with more information and the progress of the investigation or what's going on to date. Their strength in the community around them has done such a wonderful job in pulling together and trying to find out what happened to Emily Rea. I want to dedicate this video to Emily Rea, her friends, her family, all her loved ones, all the people that are out there looking for her, all the agencies, the volunteers, everybody that has spent so much time looking for Emily, and I hope and pray they get answers and that Emily is brought back to them home soon. Please, if you do have any information or were in that area at the time and think you might have something that's relevant, please contact any of the authorities that I'll have in the description or any of the tip lines, emails. All that information will be in the description. Please share this video or Emily's story with everybody that you can. Let's help bring Emily home to her family and loved ones. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your comments, your feedback. Thank you for all your support. I love hearing from you all. Definitely let me know your thoughts on this case. Special thank you to co.ag for providing the background music. Hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Hey everyone, thanks for sticking with me till the end. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. It's free. It really helps the channel a lot. I want to say thank you for everyone, all your thoughts and prayers for everybody in these videos, myself, my father, everyone. I thank you so much. You all are so amazing. If you have any video or case suggestions, please leave me a comment or you can send me an email. If you have any fall adventure stories that are coming up or from the past, I'd definitely love to hear about them. All right, everyone. See you next time.